1. Eat plenty of soluble fiber. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel that helps slow down food as it passes through your digestive system. Studies show that this type of fiber promotes weight loss by helping you feel full, so you naturally eat less. It may also decrease the number of calories your body absorbs from food. 3. Trusted source, 4. Trusted source, 5. Trusted source. What's more, soluble fiber may help fight belly fat. An observational study in over 1,100 adults found that for every 10-gram increase in soluble fiber intake, belly fat gain decreased by 3.7% over a 5-year period. 6. Trusted source. Make an effort to consume high-fiber foods every day. Excellent sources of soluble fiber include flaxseed, shirataki noodles, Brussels sprouts, avocados, legumes and blackberries. 2. Avoid foods that contain trans fats. Trans fats are created by pumping hydrogen into unsaturated fats, such as soybean oil. They're found in some margarines and spreads and also often added to packaged foods. These fats have been linked to inflammation, heart disease, insulin resistance and abdominal fat gain in observational and animal studies. 7. Trusted source, 8. Trusted source, 9. Trusted source. A 6-year study found that monkeys who ate a high trans fat diet gained 33% more abdominal fat than those eating a diet high in monounsaturated fat. 10. Trusted source. 3. Don't drink too much alcohol. Alcohol can have health benefits in small amounts but is seriously harmful if you drink too much. Research suggests that too much alcohol can also make you gain belly fat. Observational studies link heavy alcohol consumption to a significantly increased risk of central obesity, that is, excess fat storage around the waist. 11. Trusted source, 12. Trusted source. Cutting back on alcohol may help reduce your waist size. You don't need to give it up altogether, but limiting the amount you drink in a single day can help. In a study in more than 2,000 people, those who drank alcohol daily but averaged less than 1 drink per day had less belly fat than those who drank less frequently but consumed more alcohol on the days they drank. 12. Trusted source. 4. Eat a high-protein diet. Protein is an extremely important nutrient for weight control. High protein intake increases the release of the fullness hormone PYY, which decreases appetite and promotes fullness. Protein also raises your metabolic rate and helps you retain muscle mass during weight loss. 13. Trusted source, 14. Trusted source, 15. Trusted source. Many observational studies show that people who eat more protein tend to have less abdominal fat than those who eat a lower protein diet. 16. Trusted source, 17. Trusted source, 18. Trusted source. 5. Reduce your stress levels. Stress can make you gain belly fat by triggering the adrenal glands to produce cortisol, also known as the stress hormone. Research shows that high cortisol levels increase appetite and drive abdominal fat storage. 19. Trusted source, 20. Trusted source. What's more, women who already have a large waist tend to produce more cortisol in response to stress. Increased cortisol further adds to fat gain around the middle. 21. Trusted source. 6. Don't eat a lot of sugary foods. Sugar contains fructose, which has been linked to several chronic diseases when consumed in excess. These include heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity and fatty liver disease. 22. Trusted source, 23. Trusted source, 24. Trusted source. Observational studies show a relationship between high sugar intake and increased abdominal fat. 25. Trusted source, 26. Trusted source. It's important to realize that more than just refined sugar can lead to belly fat gain. Even healthier sugars, such as real honey, should be used sparingly. 7. Do aerobic exercise. Cardio. Aerobic exercise, cardio, is an effective way to improve your health and burn calories. Studies also show that it's one of the most effective forms of exercise for reducing belly fat. However, results are mixed as to whether moderate intensity or high intensity exercise is more beneficial. 27. Trusted source, 28. Trusted source, 29. Trusted source. In any case, the frequency and duration of your exercise program are more important than its intensity. One study found that postmenopausal women lost more fat from all areas when they did aerobic exercise for 300 minutes per week, compared to those who exercised 150 minutes per week. 30. Trusted source. 8. Cut back on carbs, especially refined carbs. Reducing your carb intake can be very beneficial for losing fat, including abdominal fat. Diets with under 50 grams of carbs per day cause belly fat loss in overweight people, those at risk of type 2 diabetes, and women with polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS). 31 Trusted source, 32 Trusted source, 33 Trusted source. You don't have to follow a strict low-carb diet. Some research suggests that simply replacing refined carbs with unprocessed starchy carbs may improve metabolic health and reduce belly fat. 34 Trusted source, 35 Trusted source. In the famous Framingham Heart Study, people with the highest consumption of whole grains were 17% less likely to have excess abdominal fat than those who consumed diets high in refined grains. 36 Trusted source. 9. Replace some of your cooking fats with coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of the healthiest fats you can eat. Studies show that the medium-chain fats in coconut oil may boost metabolism and decrease the amount of fat you store in response to high-calorie intake. 37 Trusted source, 38 Trusted source. Controlled studies suggest it may also lead to abdominal fat loss. 39 Trusted source. In one study, obese men who took coconut oil daily for 12 weeks lost an average of 1.1 inches (2.86 centimeters) from their waists without intentionally changing their diets or exercise routines. 40 Trusted source. To boost belly fat loss, it's best to take about 2 tablespoons (30 milliliters) of coconut oil per day, which is the amount used in most of the studies reporting good results. 10. Perform resistance training. Lift weights. Resistance training, also known as weightlifting or strength training, is important for preserving and gaining muscle mass. Based on studies in people with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes and fatty liver disease, resistance training may also be beneficial for belly fat loss. 41 Trusted source, 42 Trusted source. In fact, one study in overweight teenagers showed that a combination of strength training and aerobic exercise led to the greatest decrease in visceral fat. 43 Trusted source.